Hi everyone, back in the van. I am off work today, it's my day off, so it's going to be me smashing out a few things that need to be done. We've made really good strides in the last week, so solar panels are up. Started to build this little window frame you can probably see behind. So let me just appreciate, this was my drawing, my measurement drawing for the window frame. Some of them weren't correct as measurements, but I'm going to sort out the window frame, just finish off a few things, start to put some of the cladding on, so I'm going to have to cut that with the jigsaw to size because we don't have the correct length. Bought some MDF that we're going to use to cover these seats, so we've also got hinges for that. I might look at doing that today. I woke up this morning and my first thought was, oh, can you paint MDF? So there I was, 2 seconds into waking up, already on the Wilko website, looking at paint, thinking about primer. Probably end up going to Wilko today. Might have a walk at lunch. Let's get cracking. Yeah, I'm listening to High School Musical soundtrack all day today. The cladding is up! It's looking awesome. Oh my god. It's finally coming together. Okay, so the next thing to do is to cut down this wood and bridge it in between the pieces of wood here so that the hinges can then sit on for the MDF and it will open as a little hatch. So I'm going to cut down the wood to size now, screw that in using angle brackets, and then move on to the MDF. Cut this piece of wood to the size and I've had to hammer it in just so it fits snug. I've put that other piece of wood in there. I kind of had to cut it a little bit to groove with these little pieces here so it wasn't like completely sticking out from the side. But now I'm just going to cut the MDF board that we have, which will sit on here. Oh my gosh, I'm knackered already, and it is only, oh, it's 2:45 to be fair. I've cut this to size, and this one has got the hinges on.
Oh my god.
Come in.
It looks so good, doesn't it? Oh, you've done a good job. Oh, you've matched all the... Oh, you've done that as well. That's really good. Little flap. Looks good.
Do you want to sit so you can see how it feels to sit down?
You're doing good. Keep going.
Back, I have a cup of tea. I hoover this bit now because obviously I'm going to put the pieces of wood back on. That's my first step today. Owen made a really good point. So he suggested that we actually divide this area from like here. So if I put a piece of plywood in, so that this bit underneath can be accessed from the back of the van, but we can only use this space because it seems silly to have so much of this space, which we may end up not really using. So that will sit snug right there. We're going to have a cabinet there, it's going to be a shelving unit here, and then like a day bed on the interior. But the plan was to originally just cover that and then that'd be done, but Owen made a really good point, so I'm not sure what to do now. So I basically decided to do what Owen suggested because it was a really good idea. Don't mind me hoovering the sawdust off the wood, but it took me a bit of time to build out this panel just simply because it was a really awkward shape where the struts were against the side of the van, but got there eventually after, you know, a few takes of putting it in and out, but it fit quite nicely. So I've been quietly cracking on with this because it's been an absolute pain in the ass, but I have decided to separate this kind of seating area to have storage on the top, and then we can access it from the bottom. And this was the final result. Really pleased with how it looks, and it means we can maximise the storage space internally too. Here's a high-speed look at the other side of the van with a hatch and door access to the electrics. A few touch-ups are needed, but we're almost done. So I ordered a table leg and it's just been delivered. So me and Owen have just tested it. It looks literally like the perfect height, but I've got foam, and obviously that's what we're going to be sat on. So can you just see what that looks like? Oh god.
I think it will go down after we've sat on it a bit.
But I've still got, I think I might just order new foam.
Why?
I just think it's really thick. Ordered like, I think it's like a telescopic adjustable table leg. So that what's going to happen is it will lift up, but when we drop it down, there'll still be maybe like a piece of wood that sits here out. Oh, I didn't even fucking think of that. No. Oh no. We've run into an issue. This is literally what I was just saying like T-minus 10 seconds ago. Like, you literally have to think about everything. It might be okay. The reason why I'm getting stressed just now is basically because I don't want to solely rely on this table leg for like our weight when we're in bed. So what we're potentially going to have to do is put like a thin piece of wood that pushes away from the wall, like very small thin piece of wood to just run across, so that when we have this table moved down, it can just like rest on top. But obviously we've got this door now, so what I might have to do is run a piece of wood from here all the way back, and then a small piece of wood just here so it slots in, and this bit we'll just have to test and just see like how it does, because obviously this opens, so we can't really have a piece of wood on top of that. It's really annoying sometimes. And the foam I think is too thick. I think it's too thick. The foam was like £200 though, so I don't really want to reorder it. But at the same time, it means ordering more fabric. I'm not confident in the foam. I feel like I already know that I'm going to reorder it, but I'm trying to like not vocalize that and try and come around to the idea of keeping this foam, but I don't know. It's the same feeling I had in the previous video with the when we like arched the ceiling and I looked at the wood, I was like, yeah, the wood's too high, it's way too high. So obviously we've brought it down, but now like the foam's too thick, so we're back at that height again, which means that we've not got much room at the top of our heads. So oh god, I think I've already just answered that question. How do you feel about the bed, Owen?
Well,
this took way too long to put up, didn't it? We're both getting very agitated.
can't wait to be lying here again to sleep and you're taking a shit in the middle of the room.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about the toilet. See you guys in the next video.
Do you want to go
No, I didn't realise Little by Little was a breakup song. What are the lyrics then? Why is there a hole?
There is a hole there.